Welcome back to Renpet Bath Beauty. Today we're going to make one of our best-selling soaps ever. It is inspired by the Police song, my favorite stalker song in the whole world, Every Breath You Take. Let me get my oatmeal mixed in here really quick. Now this isn't colloidal oatmeal, this is oatmeal whole oats, that organic whole oats that I have ground up in my Ninja. So this is our ISIS recipe. It is obviously an oatmeal milk and honey, and it is also scented with oatmeal milk and honey. So I'm going to put my lye water in, which is a 50-50 mixture of aloe vera juice, distilled water, salt, and there is honey in the oils already. With this Every Breath You Take, we always put a little extra honey in there. So this is going to speed up on me because of that extra sugar. So we'll get it in there as quickly as we can. Alright, almost emulsified. Where's my yogurt's right in front of me. That's where it is. I remember the Police's Synchronicity, which is the album that this song comes off of, came out when I was in the 7th grade. Oh, it makes me feel so old. And I remember all my friends were like, "Oh, it's such a great love song." And all I could remember thinking was, it's not a love song, you guys. That guy's a creep. Yeah, this is one of my favorite stalker songs. Okay, let me get this yogurt in. Okay. Alright, so we're going to use the natural base, but we are also using titanium dioxide. And the main batter is going to be this caramel butterscotch. So I'm going to get my white poured. Whoop! I just spilled soap all over the counter. Well, okay, not all over the counter. That was a bit of an exaggeration there, Sulin. Okay, and this is going to be our natural batter. Oh, I should have fragranced the whole dang thing. You know what? I want a little bit less of that, just this time. You know, I switch it up every once in a while. Sometimes I'll make the main batch natural batter, because it is going to change color a little bit. This fragrance does discolor when I mix it. Oh, I don't know why I didn't put that in the natural batter. Well, we're going to have a different color altogether. That's not what I meant to do. Well, we'll see how it turns out when we cut it, right? And after it cures for about 4 weeks. So, gotta love it. I'm soaping at 1:15 in the morning. Why? Because I took an after dinner nap. While I was eating dinner, I was like, I'm gonna make 2 soaps tonight. It's gonna be so great. And get so much work done. Because I edited a whole bunch of videos today. And then I can spend all night just gaming. Yeah, and my old lady self fell asleep in her chair. So, that didn't happen. Let me get this white done and then we'll pour. Now for an oatmeal milk and honey, this doesn't discolor as much as a lot of them do. This is from Nature's Garden. I can't remember how much vanillin it has in it, but I do know that it makes it just a tad darker. It's under 3% for sure, because anything over that and titanium dioxide, for me, at least in my experience, doesn't do much of a dent. Alright, I stir this in. Love my little speckly oatmeal. Let's stir this. I didn't put my batter down. I've been having a habit of doing that lately. See how it's, it's sped up trace a little bit. And this is my ISIS recipe, so I have those hard butters in there too, so, and I'm sure that doesn't help. And I'm going to do an in the pot swirl with this. I've done quite a few in the pot swirls, but this is a little bit thicker. I'm going to have to run my hanger through it. Oh, you guys can't see. I just poured that all around. I'm not doing it in any like general directionality. And I'm going to do the same with the white. I didn't used to do this a drop swirl. I used to do, or in the pot swirl, I used to do it a drop swirl. But it's all going, you know, it just works out easier for me because of the way that I do the top. So, okay. So here is our mold. I'll bring you, losing my sleeves here. It was 91 degrees today, you guys. Let me angle you down. And I haven't had to have my air on in May. Whoa. In so long, it's not even funny. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in there. Oh, I forgot to put my spatula through it. And yes, we have a little bit more than we need for two reasons. First reason being is I need to put a little bit extra. I need to let it set up some, and I'm going to put a little bit extra on one side of it. But we got to let this thicken up just a little bit. So we will come back when that is all said and done. So I will see you guys in a minute. Okay, guys. Here, let me get rid of Simon really quick so we can do this. Simon can go in there. Okay. So I'm going to put some of our batter here on just this one side. I'm going to do it on this side because it's going to be easier for me to use my spoon with. I actually might be able to have a little bit of samples. We'll see. Okay. On this other side, I want to put my plastic wrap, my bubble wrap. And I press it down in there so, you know, you actually get the pattern of the bubbles in there. Okay. I used to have these, like, excuse me, I need a spoon. I used to have these, like, hexagon shaped ones that were really cool, but I ran out, so I just texture the top of this up and over that little bit of bubble wrap. And I know it seems a little strange to, it's a, you know, not, it's different than most people's oatmeal milk and honey soaps, but I don't know, I just sort of like it that way. It gives me that, if you've ever seen this video, it's a black and white video, but you know, it's pretty much just the guys standing there, and at one point you see Sting by the, or you see this beautiful window, I'm sorry, round window, and it gives me, this design gives me that feeling of that big round window. It's hard to explain. I know, they just sounded like I didn't know what I was talking about, but in my head, it makes sense. So, forgive me. I probably should have just kept my mouth shut. But that's where the design came from. Was from that window in the video. I definitely like for it to have the distinct spoon marks. I know I'm playing in it. Okay, I'm going to stop playing in it. Stop it, lady. Just get to saying it's going to be 18 to 24 hours before I can unmold this and cut it, and I will see you then. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, we're back to cut every breath you take. No, I didn't take this off of here. You hear that beeping? That beeping is my spinal cord stimulator battery. I'm trying to charge it. I'll turn it off until we're done here. Yeah. There we go. I'll show you what that looks like when we get a slice cut off of there. Let me, first of all, get an end piece off. There we go. Our end piece. Smells so good. I really like Nature's Garden's oatmeal milk and honey fragrance. It's really good. So there's one side. Make my hands out of your way. The other side, all the little speckles of oatmeal. And then there's the top. Alrighty, moving on. Now this is going to be pretty much the same throughout, but I'm still going to cut it all with you guys. Why not? I mean, the swirls are going to be a little bit different, but oh, you can barely see the natural colored batter in there. And you can see how dark it is up inside, and how light it is inside, and how dark it is up here. It'll turn that dark color, all that light stuff in there, except for the white, because the white I didn't put any fragrance in. I gotta move these over just a little bit. I have 5 soaps to cut tonight, and I have them on 2 trays, so they're gonna make sure they're gonna fit. So I hope everybody's week has gone good. Again, been busy, but it's been nice. I mean, I'm about to slow down some as far as soap making goes. Don't worry, I'm still gonna have content for y'all, but I have to start doing shows. My niece is going to be doing her second one already before I've even done one myself. She's just clipping right along. She's going to come here. She wasn't able to get lotion when she came here to get inventory, so I have to give her some of that too. There we go. Boy, I'm really gonna have to make room for this loaf on here once I'm done cutting this. After I clean off my cutter, I'm gonna have to go put that in my soap room so I have room for my other 2 loaves. Let me move this over again. I'm sorry, guys. This is like, and I'm using those big cookie sheets I use all the time. Okay, let's see what we got. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep, I'm gonna have end pieces, or at least an end piece off of this. And we've got one more. And then we shall be done for this evening. Well, for this soap anyway. There we go. Whoop. There we go. I love the speckles of the oatmeal. It's going to have to be plain. It kind of got jacked up there a little bit. Alright guys, I will see you next time. Thanks so much as always for watching and being with me. I very much appreciate all of you. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.